We are back live on Twitch.tv. It's the MLE Network Turtle Goal Thursday, about to come to a volcanic conclusion. The Dodgers and the Demolition, 2 and 3 games behind the wildcard race, respectively. Both of them need a big win over a divisional rival to try and find their way into a playoff spot. And Anime J back in the booth, along with me, Kendo Slice, who has been nothing but a trooper throughout the course of the evening. Kendo, you got one more series. Can you make it?
I can make it because of Balls Guarana. Let me tell you, my friend, the delivery was perfectly timed because if it not for Balls Guarana tonight, did I say Balls Guarana? I meant Balls Guarana. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that I would be dead in bed right now. I would have been pulling the full Dazarin, jumping behind myself into my curtain, which actually hides a bed.
Yeah, but let me tell you, this matchup is one that both of these teams need to win, and they need a big win. A 2-3, 3-2, that's not going to cut it, because that pretty much gives neither one of them the ground that they need to try and make up that lead on the teams already in the spot, as they all still set to play later on this weekend. It'll be Black Trees and Tev for the Dodgers, Brainiac and Texas 21 A's for the Demolition. Kendall, who you got? Who you got?
In this one, I have to side with the Demolition because I've seen Brainiac and Texas Ace go off before. Tev and Black Trees, they're both solid players. But they also tend to average out a little more. So I'm going to go all in on the Demolition because really both of these teams are in situations where they have to take a 4-1 or a 5-0 to really put themselves in a playoff contention.
Well, I'll tell you what, I've got it on the Dodgers. If Tev can carry that team on his back, and we've seen him pop off, I think that good things will be in the future for the blue and white, but not at that start as a dead kickoff right to Brainiac. He puts the demo up early.
You know what? The Ducks taught him that. Anyway, 1-0, 4 seconds in, the face-off goal for the Demolition. I'm liking my prediction right now, sir.
You what, mate? With the Ducks
you what, mate?
You what, mate? Anyway.
Anyway, Brainiac gonna put this into the corner. Takes it away from Texas Ace, though. Can the Dodgers make them pay for the little bit of an overcommit misplay? Not that time. Brainiac gonna bring this ball back. Tev, this is gonna be centered for Texas Ace. A nice bump by Black Trees as he keeps the offensive play away from the net. Texas Ace is going to pick this ball up. He flicks it into the Dodgers zone. Both Dodgers are there to prevent anything bad from happening. Brainiac will try to pull this out from his corner, loses control, and Tev will bring it back. So a game of miscontrol for the Demolition so far, other than that very nice kickoff goal. And it'll be interesting to see as though this is going to be centered for Brainiac. What a play by Tev. He doesn't get credit for a save, but I'm giving him credit in my heart, sir.
Ooh, no! That's not like this. He fell on the ball. They couldn't get it clear. Brainiac just chipping it towards us. Black Trees is out that far. He runs into Texas 21, who causes Tev to direct that goalward, and he cannot recover. Feels bad for the Dodgers. They're down by 2.
Ouch. You can file that under hashtag oof once again for the second time tonight. Black Tree's gonna try to get possession of this ball. Great plays to keep it away, but the Dodgers take possession once again. Nice play by Black Trees, although it's just off enough that Brainiac's able to touch it to the corner. Ball up, Brainiac, nice clear. Texas 21 is able to keep possession there on the side, not able to touch it off of the wall. Black Trees missing out on the chance to push that ball towards net.
It really needed to make contact. The Demolition didn't quite have a great line at that ball, and if he was able to get that shot on, at least put it off the post, give himself a chance at a second shot, might have gone a long way to pulling that lead back to 1.
Brainiac gonna clear this ball out off of the wall. Try to maintain possession, but Tevcross is there to contest. Black Trees, this will be center. Tev isn't quite in good position. This is an overcommit. Can Texas 21 come around the ball? Not in time as Tevcross. Very good job of getting back quickly.
Yeah, Tev really aggressive to that ball. Ooh, Black Trees caught really close up the field on that one there. Did really well to just touch that into the corner, keep control of this ball. The Dodgers, they can't mount an offense right now. They get the one chance and then a little bit of a quick decision to come in and take the shot from both players. They lose that chance at a second, third crack at it.
So here's Brainiac. This is centered for Texas 21, and that was a very nice play.
What you don't see on this one is after the pass, Brainiac goes in, he bodies Tev, keeps him away from being able to turn into that ball, and just plows the road essentially. It's not a demo, but it's essentially the same thing. The player pulled out of defense, can't react, and the demo up 3.
Nice play. Face off the Black Trees. Tev will push it just a little bit too far, not able to get it quite on net off of the wall. Tev trying to retain pressure. This ball is going to be up in the mid. Brainiac will flick into it, gives it up to Black Trees. Has a chance, almost gets the demo on Texas 21, and Brainiac comes across. He's going to clear it away. Tev playing the Spider-Man game there up on the wall. He's able to push it to the side and once again able to clear it out to the side. Clears it all the way down into the demolition zone.
Well, you see the demo, or the Dodgers right there. Does the demo get that clear? The way that they cross over doesn't let them pressure that ball because they just weren't quite anticipating the fact that that was going to be a clear almost every day of the week. They really need to get that down. They also have to get these double commits out because it's not letting them set up really effectively.
And now Black Trees is able to get this goal in. What happened here, Jay?
Texas 21 just not defending the backboard effectively. Brainiac trying to get out to that one a little bit desperately. Really well-placed shot, though, forcing the reaction out of Texas 21 before he responds, or actually recovers onto his wheels. Just a really well-timed, well-placed shot.
Now a minute, just under a minute left. A 2-goal lead for the Demolition. Can they continue the pressure here? Ball skied, Brainiac, nice play. This is going to be in the box. Black Trees will get around it. Tevcross will cross. Well, okay, never mind. I crossed up my tongue there rather than... I need more balls, Jay. I need more balls!
I mean, you got 2 cases. How can you possibly need more, Kendo?
I drank a mullet once. No, never mind. Anyway, here comes Brainiac. Brainiac's going to try to keep this away. Texas 21 comes across. He's able to keep it out for now. This is going to be up off the backboard. Texas 21 has a chance. Does not contain the ball towards the net. But to no disadvantage there, as game number 1 is going to go the way of the Demolition. And really, I enjoyed the Demolition living up to the namesake. A lot of nice demos, a lot of really good bumps. They really put the body on the Dodgers in game number 1.
Yeah, they did a really good job just controlling not just the ball, but the space on the field. Like the third goal that the Demo scored, the perfect example of that. Brainiac going in, after he makes the play, take the defender out. Doesn't have to demo him, doesn't have to even bump him, but just prevent him from being able to get into the position that he needed to make the follow-up save.
Absolutely, and I think it's a critical point on the Demolition roster that it's always seemed to be a mantra to try to live up to the namesake of the team, I've noticed. And Brainiac and Texas 21, both returning Demolition members, they really like to live up to really the expectation that comes with being called the Demolition. Very aggressive plays.
Right, but the one thing that people don't seem to realize is just how effective physical play is in a 2v2 environment, especially when you have a player that is capable of single-handedly being a player that can bring that ball upfield and keep it in their control and do what they want with it.
Absolutely, as the Demolition They're going to try to control this ball into the Dodgers zone. The Dodgers passing it back and forth on the return clear. Tev and Black Trees are going to bump into each other. Tev's going to bring this across now. A little bit of a mistouch. Black Trees, though, is going to bail him out, gets it into the demolition zone. Brainiac is there. Ball is up in the box. This is going to be touchdown. What a save by Brainiac as he keeps the ball out on the line.
Really well positioned to get that one off the post. Saw that it had to bounce off the post and then in, so just kept himself in the way after that bounce. Cleared it back out. Massive save to keep the scores at 0-0.
Be interesting by the end of this game to find out just how critical that save really was, as these two teams tightly contested. Texas 21 able to get by. He has an open net. He scores. First goal for the Demolition.
Not enough pressure on this ball as Tev tries to come in. He's late, and Texas 21 just a little bit of a head fake, almost didn't quite touch it as Tev was coming in to try and read that block, and he just goes right by him, grabs a boost. Big momentum shift.
Dodgers will look to answer what the Demolition have done in the very beginning of this game number 2. Brainiac not able to get the shot. Well, he is able to get the shot, but Tev is more than able to answer. He puts a shot on net. Texas 21 not able to answer with a save.
Great little scoop, went wide outside, came down off that little bit of the baseboard there, just caught that corner on the hitbox right underneath the ball, lifts it up. Really good chip as the Demo in transition get caught.
3:17 left, tie game. Texas 21 is going to miss the boost off the face-off. Possession will go to the Dodgers, although they will retreat here. And Texas 21 is going to bring this into the corner. Nice play by Brainiac's going to put this in a dangerous spot. He is up. Can he touch it down? It's towards the goal. Black Trees, though, there to clear it away out of the box.
Really tight play from the Demolition there. They just don't quite find that final touch as the Dodgers were really caught up by not getting that ball clear. Halftime looming, still 1-1. Both of these teams trading chances at either end.
Black Tree's going to try to maintain the possession of the ball. He loses out, though. Ball in his corner. Brainiac pushes the ball out. Texas 21 not going to get a touch on that Tev. The clear towards the net. Back touch by Texas 21. He's able to get the touch over Black Trees, who could have had a nasty shot on goal.
Yeah, critically, though, the Demolition are going to lose this ball here. It's a 2-on-1. Tev, though, puts that pass, looking for the one-timer just behind Black Trees. They don't get a chance to take advantage of Texas upfield looking for boost.
Tev is up. He misses out on the shot opportunity. This is a dangerous touch backward by Brainiac. He's able to control it, though. Ball now in the Demolition corner. Tev takes it across on a little bit of a miss there. I think he was going for the double touch on the shot there rather than a pass.
Yeah, big misplay, though, by Black Trees. A very weak ball out into the midfield, and then a follow-up attempt to just try and get this really tough, long block. Although Texas 21, again, both of these teams missing big chances off backboards on follow-up shots, and this is turning into a track meet.
A track meet of missed opportunities, Jay, as really both these teams haven't been able to maintain a solid control throughout this game, and I think it might end up coming down to a physical play from the Demolition, although this ball is in the box. Drop down for Black Trees, and a bump sees the save negated.
Tev actually reacts really well to this one, realizing that Brainiac's popped it up. He adjusts, goes back down, actually tips it back to Black Trees away from the clear. Texas 21 completely out of sorts, out of mind. And Black Trees with a finish. The Dodgers have the lead.
What a touch back by Black Trees, though. That bump towards the net, although Texas Ace interrupting me. What a play by him, 50-50.
Yeah, Tev just gave too much time and space. Texas 21 came in, drilled that one through upfield. Open net with Black Trees off the kickoff, still upfield, and that is an immediate response from the Demolition.
So Deuce is wild at 53 seconds. Demolition, the sense of urgency in their corner because both teams really want wins right now. Black Trace is able to put this on net. He scores!
Yeah, the Demo get caught here. The ball just never getting cleared powerfully. Texas 21 actually taking a rebound off of the hold from Tev, but that one should have been Brainiac's to clear. Needed to go right upfield all the way out and just didn't get power on it.
43 seconds left. Brainiac gonna put this towards the net. Tev cross comes across and he will save. Now it's back the opposite way, off the bar. Brainiac gets credit with a save. Now we have a open net opportunity the other way. If they can control, Brainiac will shoot. He scores. Tie game with 24 seconds.
Massive double commit by the Dodgers. They were looking for the dagger. They give up the equalizer instead as both of them end up on the backboard. The ball at midfield and Brainiac just has to tap it in. 3-3, time left, still looking for a winner.
Face off will go to the side. Black Treese is going to push this towards the net. It's just a little wide. Brainiac will take possession in the mid. This is up. It'll go in the corner. This will drop in the box. No pressure on the ball until Black Treese is able to clear it. Tev also up. They double commit here. Will it pay off? This is going to be up. It's going to be in the box. Tev can come across, but he's unable to put a shot on net. We go to overtime, game 2.
Still can't pick a winner, Kendo. There's just too much going on between both of these teams right now. It's punch and counter punch. It's like watching two heavyweight fighters trade blows in the center of the ring.
Very much so, as Tev's going to clear this away. Brainiac, great retention. This will be dropped to Brainiac. This is going to be up. Tev gets up on the backboard, and that was a very critical clear at that moment. Ball is still in a dangerous spot, though. Black Treese gets up on the backboard. Really effective clears by the Dodgers as they avoid disaster.
Was a little bit of a clever pinch by Black Treese. The only problem is having to pinch it down like that means it rolls up the baseboard. They don't get a lot of space between that backboard to try and angle a shot in and get that one down. It's in the demo end, though, and that's where they need it. They just have to find a way to keep the pressure on.
Brainiac doesn't get demoed by Tev. He avoids out on that, but he pushes the ball wide. Texas 21 trying to keep the pressure on. Black Treese gets a nice touch. Brainiac will get it by 1. Into the corner. Brainiac trying to center a little bit too much on that ball. Tev gonna demo the middleman in Texas 21. Counter-attack opportunity. Black Treese puts it on net. Texas 21 is there for the save. Brainiac now will clear it out through his corner. Overcommit. Here is the chance. Brainiac just has to control. Put this on net. He shoots. He scores. Game number 2, the Demolition.
The Dodgers seeing their playoff hopes slipping away now. Even if they take 3 wins, it won't be enough to get a tenuous grasp on the playoffs. They needed a big one, and this just slipping away from them. They will need a lot of help if they can even get away with 3 wins from this series, but the demo giving them everything it's worth right now.
Absolutely, and wow. Now if you're the Demolition, the pressure is truly on. You've won 2 games. They were extremely close games. Every single win counts, and if you're able to get that 4-1 or 5-0, you greatly increase their chances. They started out this series 3 games behind for that last spot in the wild card race. And while a 5-0 will help greatly, it doesn't determine that they are going to have a wild card spot. It just means they're 2 games up, or 2 wins up on whoever they are competing with.
Yeah, and those teams right now that they're fighting with, the Flames and the Pirates. You'll see the Flames tomorrow night. That one will actually kick off Freestyle Friday tomorrow on the network. So they'll know if they come out of this with a 5-0, they'll know really quickly whether or not they're hanging on to that last spot. This is the Knights and the Pirates actually playing for that last spot on Sunday. They'll be kicking off Showdown Sunday at the end of Week 10, pretty much the end of the regular season for the Platinum League. And I tell you, Ken, no, these next couple of games, these are going to be huge because the Demo need to keep this momentum up. And the Dodgers at this point, I think, are just looking to play spoiler.
Yes, absolutely. But it's very important that they play that spoiler role, because if they're able to get the 3 wins, it still puts them in a position where other teams are going to have to win to knock them out of the playoff contention. And, of course, with Platinum League, anything can happen, especially when all these teams are playing some of their best rosters. They saved them the best for last, of course.
The one thing I think going against these teams right now is the fact that the Flames, holding that top wildcard spot at 24 and 21, they're playing a Pandas roster that's coming in tomorrow night with a brand new player, as they had to pick up a new free agent in Cloudy Howdy to replace the departing Prometheus. And that, to me, with the Pandas already in that spoiler role, I think that they're coming to have nothing to lose, and they'll take a good number of games, but they won't take enough to bring the Flames out, or they're just going to end up getting beat by a really hungry Flames team. And I think that that has to weigh heavily in the minds of every chasing team right now.
Absolutely. Black Trees taking away from his teammate there. Texas 21's going to push it back the other way, but Tev able to get back in time. Physical play by Tev as Texas 21 will take possession here. Back into his own corner. Great back pass. Brainiac has a 1v1 opportunity. He'll center it. And Texas 21, a little bit of an overcommit. This is towards the net. He shoots, he scores. Tev will score the first goal in Game 3.
Tev doing a great job getting this one past. You see the streaking Texas 21 ace to the right side there. Tev going inside. Brainiac using so much boost to try and be able to chase that down initially on the first chance. They get nothing out of that one. The Dodgers go back the other way. It's 1-0.
So here we are, 3:20 left. Here's another opportunity as Black Tree so close. He just pushes it wide on the opportunity there. Texas 21 bringing it back in. This is going to be up in the box. Tev comes across. He is able to clear it away. A little bit of an overcommit by Brainiac. Black Trees, if he can get the ball on net or even in a remote area, Tev was there, ready to pounce on it. Sadly, though, it's still in the corner. Texas 21 ace will try to take possession. Brainiac to clear. Clears it, tries to keep control, doesn't get very solid contact on that as far as a control contact.
Really surprised the Dodgers gave up that midfield there. The Demo really didn't have anything out of it. Big chance missed by Black Tree as he can't find the handle on that play by Tev. But again, that midfield presence for the Dodgers right now, they're just not really doing a lot with it. They're falling back, letting the Demo bring it out, and that's dangerous against a team that can score goals.
Now, here we are. Great 50 by Texas 21. He stalls it in the corner, not able to key it and put it towards the mid, and that's another missed opportunity. I feel like we're a broken record just saying missed opportunity right now. Here comes another opportunity. Brainiac not able to get around that ball and control it as both Dodgers had overcommitted, and a Feels backflip, man, really hurt Black Trees on the defensive.
Also actually missed the boost, had to go back, recover to get that ball hanging too long, no backboard D, and Brainiac ties the game.
Very well done by Texas 21. Ace out of the corner, scoops it perfect. Brainiac is able to get over the defender. He will score. Now, tie game. 1:38 left. Face off is neutral. Tev will pick it up and clear it into the Demo zone. Very convenient spawn point for Texas 21 as the Demo will go into this counterattack with full boost. This is center for Texas 21. It's lofted high off of his touch in the Dodgers corner where Tev will take control. Texas 21 just being a nuisance right now. He's able to bump it away. Brainiac, a side flip, is going to put them in a dangerous spot. No pressure. This is center. Brainiac is able to make the save on the shot by Black Trees.
Big save from the Demo there. They were caught a little bit out at midfield, got back well, recovered. A lot of that came down to Tev in that corner, just didn't have the boost to make the play work, did the best he could, but just could not get that one sneaking in. Brainiac on the angle. The Demo have the lead.
Oh my goodness. A little bit of a mistouch by Black Trees as he tries desperately to gain control. What a challenge by Brainiac. Quickly sweeping in. The 50 goes his way. It is pure and close bar. Doesn't even touch the bar, really. Tev not able to react in time.
That one really needed to be cleared by Black Trees, just bobbling the ball and then stayed way wide on that. Left the angle wide open for the shot from the demo.
Brainiac almost able to get a shot on. He's up in the corner. This ball is center. Black Trees will push it away. Texas 21 will get the first touch on the ball. Tev trying to clear it. Brainiac back in. Black Trees ping pong back and forth in the Dodgers zone. Texas 21, this is center. Brainiac, can he do it? Puts the ball off the bar. It is so close to being sealed. Black Trees now, 5 seconds left. The Dodgers need this right now. It is up in the corner. It is centered for Tev. Tev trying to get a productive shot. It'll be pushed wide. Ball is still up. 0 hero time in the Demolition. Will win game number 3 in very close fashion, Jay.
Couple of breakdowns from the Dodgers, but most of the pressure being in favor of the Demolition there. The shot counts in their favor. They just waited for the chances. Black Trees with a big juggle in the corner where he just loses control of the ball, and they punish the Demolition with that one. It's just, man, Kendo, it's little things, these little things so close to the end of the season that if you just don't get them right, they hurt you so much in the long run.
Yeah. Absolutely. The little things do add up. Dodgers haven't been playing very bad. Really, it's just been the missed opportunities, the missed touches that the Demolition have been very quick to jump in on. And if the Demolition can continue the trend, taking advantage of mistakes, they might be able to do something absolutely insane and put a lot of pressure on the wild card race in the Orange Conference here in Week 10.
Yeah, at this point right now, even if the Dodgers were to salvage things, this would basically kill both teams. They both sit at 23 and 25, 23 and 26, or come on, caster math. 23 and 27. 23 and 27. I got there. It took me a second because I'm looking at the standings and trying to do math on two numbers at once sucks. But they'd both be on the same record, and neither one of those records puts them in a spot because the Pirates still have games to play, and they already sit at 23 wins.
23 and 25, Jay. No, it would be 23 and 27 if the Dodgers win out here. But I'm going to believe in my prediction. I'm going all in right now on this Demolition squad. We'll see if I curse them in episode 10 of MLD. Tev Cross is going to take this out of his corner off the Demolition. Brainiac, this is towards the net. Can he get a second touch? Oh, no. Push to the side. Texas 21, though, is going to retain the pressure. Tev pushes the ball back out. Brainiac will push this across. Tev, very nice demo. It gets another demo. This is a double Demolition on the Demolition. Black Trees unable to do too much with it. He really needed to put that towards the net. This is on net, though, and with the disarray that the Demolition were in.
A lot of this just comes down to like a really awkward angle. And it just, the catches a Demolition so tough in rotation that they can't do anything with that just due to the timing. But it's great pressure from the Dodgers, and they needed that.
Black Trees off the kickoff is going to push it to the side here. Texas 21, a little bit of an overcommit. Tev pushing center. This is up. Brainiac and Texas Ace are able to clear that ball away. A team effort as everyone committed to that ball. Texas 21 trying to push in. Tev will get it across. This is centered for Brainiac, and Tev is able to clear it out at the right time. Dodgers able to clear it out of their end. Tev is going to try something nutty here. It's center for Black Trees. Texas 21 Can they punish the overcommit? He has a second man, not able to get around it. All he needed to do was center the ball, Jay.
Yeah, just couldn't get on the side of the ball, ends up shanking it off there. Won't matter, though, as the Dodgers juggle this one again, and Brainiac punishes once more.
Wow. Black Trees feels backflip man. Hashtag oof for the number 3 time of the night. That one hurt, Jay.
Just really need to get the ball away, the Dodgers, right now. They're struggling so much to get constructive clears upfield that let them keep pressure on the demo, and it's killing them right now.
Both Dodgers in the same corner here. Black Trees is going to try to carry this ball out. Grabs the boost. Up on the wall. Lets it fall, which is probably the smart thing to do because Tev was not in a very good position to defend there.
Yeah.
Now.
Sorry, Ken. No, I'm cringing for the Dodgers right now because I just get this feeling that the Demolition momentum right now is putting them off enough that they're struggling to really figure themselves out.
I 100% agree with you here as Brainiac. Oh, the angle on this is dirty, Jay.
And again, a weak clear. Black Trees just trying to go up the backboard, can't read it because he doesn't have any boost, and it just falls right to Brainiac again with the angle on the protractor, just punishing every little clear that the Dodgers don't get upfield.
Brainiac is going to win this face-off. Trying to push it out. A 50-50 is going to go the way of the Dodgers. Missed opportunity. Tev, great bump, but the ball will go to the side. Black Trees will try to center here. Great clear by Texas 21. Possession and pressure for the Demolition as the Dodgers are seeing their opportunities and the time wane here. Nice demolition by Tev. Tev is really going strong for the bump and physical play on the Demolition, and I really think it's starting to put them way out of position.
I think the thing that's just really letting them down is Black Trees has fallen really back into a tentative mindset as the demos are coming in from Tev. He's going like 101 on the aggression meter, but Black Trees is the exact opposite. He's fallen back into the 5 or 6 range, and it's just not working out. They're just not in sync.
Brainiac almost going for that ball. He has a 2v1 to defend. This might be in, and Black Trees will tie this game with 29 seconds.
Just enough contact on this one. Brainiac defending backwards, and you know how hard that is to do. Black Trees just follows right through, gets a nice angle on that dunk, and will tie the game late here. They need this. They need the momentum. They don't want to give up a chance at their division rivals making the playoffs at their expense.
So here we are, 25 seconds left. The Dodgers trying to keep the pressure on. Brainiac going to clear this ball all the way back to the Dodgers zone. Misses out on the touch. Texas 21 very smartly shadows this ball. Now he has an opportunity. Can he end this game? It's past to Brainiac. Tev Cross, great save at a critical moment. Oh my, that was, what a pass out of the corner there. We go to overtime in game number 4, Jay. And I have to ask you the question you asked me. Who do you have here?
I still feel like the demo momentum right now is just too much to overtake, and I'm going to be right. The double commit by the Dodgers. Brainiac hat trick. He'll carry the demo to the 4th win.
Oh, wow. Wow. If you are a member of the Demolition, if you are a fan of the Demolition right now, how good do you feel? You start out the series 3 games back of a wild card, very slim chances, and now you are 1 game from a clean sweep on a team that is pretty darn good. I am in legitimate disbelief right now how good the Demolition are doing. Tev has left the match.
Yeah, I've gotten words from Black Trees. He's on his way back. Might have been going through the preset bug. Although I thought they fixed that. Might have just not gotten the memo on that one. But man, oh man, oh man, that the demo right now are they're rolling. They're rolling really, really hard right now. But the thing is, even a 5-0 here, Kendo, they can still lose out on this wildcard spot through no fault of their own. All it takes is the two teams that they were chasing coming into this winning games later in the weekend.
Absolutely. And, I mean, in all honesty, if you go 5-0 in the style, the fashion, how close these games are, and you miss out on the playoffs, I tell you what, there's a silver lining to missing out on the playoffs because you gave it your all. It'll be interesting, though, to see if the Demolition can end this series on a high note. Meanwhile, the Dodgers will try desperately to score a win on this last game here to try to squash any hopes for the Demolition. Overcommit, Brainiac towards the net off the bar. He's not able to convert on the overcommit there.
And I'll tell you what, Tevcross is in a factory blank Merc right now.
Man after my own heart, Jay. That is all I have to say to that. Tev is going to clear this ball out. Pushing the ball towards the net. Brainiac, it was a double commit on defense by the Demolition. Up off the top bar. Black Trees is able to put in the extra effort. He scores.
Good follow-up from Black Trees. He recognized that Tev's really trying to push this play on his own. Waits back as everybody misses that one. Has nothing but net to shoot at. The Dodgers with the lead, but we've seen them with the lead, Kendo. They have not defended it well at all in any of the games where they've earned it.
We'll see if that changes, as the Merc is the tank that can defend. I truly believe in anyone who will utilize a Merc, however, my beliefs are stunted by Brainiac, who scores.
Yeah, Black Trees caught having to retreat here. Can't clear this one away. Just timed it a bit wrong. Went off the roof of that tumbler instead of tipping it off the nose into the opposite corner. Brainiac just has to follow through and ties the game immediately.
I'm not sure what Tev was doing on the offensive rotation there. Like, he was nowhere near boost. He was nowhere near contesting that ball, and really, it paved the way for the Demolition to have an opportunity. The overcommits are killing the Dodgers right now. This is an opportunity for Texas Ace. He puts it in 2-1.
I'm going to tell you right now that it's Tilt Cross 3-2-1, not Tev Cross playing that right now. It just is all over the place, trying to force the play to happen. And you and I talked about it a lot. When you're trying to force the play to happen, you're not going to get anything productive. You just pull yourself out of so many positions to play the ball effectively.
Ball pushed into the corner. Brainiac going to try to put this towards the net. He's able to center it nicely off the 50-50 there. Texas 21 will come in. Here's a 1v1 for Tev Cross. Brainiac is able to clear it away for now. Puts it back towards the net. Black Trees trying to touch it across. Is able to win out as Tev really quickly in. He is definitely playing a rapid pace. A lot of evident tilt in the gameplay, but we'll see if he can carry here. This is back all the way into the Dodger zone. Black Trees will touch it to the side. Texas 21 has a chance if he can touch this up. This is in the danger zone. Tev Cross will touch it across. Brainiac is there. This is towards the net. Can Brainiac control it for Texas 21? He can! What a dunk by Texas 21! 2-goal lead!
This all comes down to Tev really aggressively playing that ball. He came across, committed with Black Trees, and then had to try and recover with that ball still in his corner. Never got it out. The monster dunk from the Demo. 2-goal lead. They're stretching it out here in Game 5.
The Boom Squad putting their all into this matchup. They want a shot at the playoffs. Black Trees gonna push this across to Tev. This is on net. Brainiac unable to save. Texas Ace unable to save. 2-3.
That's an important goal. You see Brainiac with that loop in the corner, pulls himself out of position, has to react as Texas 21 can't get the read, and Tev with the final touch probably wasn't needed, but they needed that goal. They're back in it, and they really want to drag the Demo back to their level.
Black Trees, this is on net. Texas 21 unable to save off the bar. Oh, it was so close for the Dodgers. Tev now putting another one up. It is going... What a play by Texas 21 to put that up and away from the secondary touch. Now a 50-50. This is going to go up off the bar. Brainiac, this is towards the net. Can they get a second touch? No. Black Trees, great clear away. Double commit by the Demolition as Tev Cross will try to clear here. Touchdown. It's all the way back in the Demolition zone. This will be towards center. Texas 21 centers it for Black Trees, but he's unable to handle the ball at that juncture. Minute 50 left, Jay. All the pressure in the world on both these teams. Texas 21 puts it up. It is in the middle, and Black Trees will clear it away.
Right now, the Dodgers really trying to get this ball under their control. It was a big amount of space given by Tev. And how about some more as he goes for boost? Brainiac will finish that off. It's a 2-goal lead again.
Oh my goodness, what a play. Great touch by Texas 21. Perfect pass, and Tev unable to get across in time to defend that ball. Minute 31 left. Brainiac will sky high for this ball. Demolition, it'll be interesting to see if they go into more of a turtle mode here and just try to defend the win, or if they continue the pressure. This is high for Black Trees. Black Trees is able to get the touch. Tev, the Demo, will kill the offensive pressure here. Black Trees will clear it into the Demolition corner. Clear away. Possession will go to Tev. He touches it across into his own corner. It is up on the wall. We might see some fancy stuff here, but no, it'll touch down to Brainiac, who will touch it away. Black Trees, lofty ball. This will go up off the backboard. Brainiac there to clear. Straight into the basket of Tev Cross. He puts it in, cuts the lead to 42 seconds.
Great shot off the front of the Merc there as Brainiac doing a little bit of a weak clear. Just give it to space, and Tev Cross right on that front of the big old van. Puts that top 90 far side, and they've got a chance. They're down by 1 now.
42 seconds left. Ladies and gentlemen in the chat, get hype. If you're not already, what is wrong with you? Black Trees able to make a save here. He's going to push this ball. Brainiac able to clear it back in. It's a one-on-one opportunity. Tev is able to get the touch here. Texas 21. This is towards the net. Oh, and Tev is able to make the save, almost an own goal, as he was late to that ball.
It was wide anyway, just had to shepherd that back into the corner, but then ran out of boost doing so. The Dodgers still having to retreat to defend this. This is not where they want the ball. They need this upfield. 10 seconds left to go.
5 seconds left. This is center for Tev. Bodied by Brainiac. They win the game.
The Demo take the sweep. They put themselves in the playoff positions. They need help. They need the Pandas to win. They need the Knights to win. And the Dodgers will sink out of the playoff picture. They are gone. They are eliminated.
I wish we had instant replay, Jay. The level of bodying that Brainiac put on at the end of that game. Tev was in position, but Brainiac would not allow him. That was denial at its finest. Dikembe Mutombo finger wag all day long. Demolition do what they need to do. They make my prediction come true. They sit at 25-25, 2 wins, up. So it's really 1 game with everybody else still to play. Mm-hmm. They're in position to possibly make the playoffs. They did exactly what they needed to do.
What they need now is they need a sweep from either the Pandas or the Knights. And let's not discount the fact that the Bears are still yet to play, and they could still throw a wrench into this one. A 5-0 from the Bears as they get to play the division leading Rhinos on the final week. So let's just be clear. If the Bears can take a game off a Rhinos team that has nothing left to play for, if they can sweep that series, they throw a big wrench into this because they'll sit a game up on the Demolition, and then all of the other results just start to fall into place like dominoes.
I will say this, though. The Rhinos do have their best lineup in for that game.
Man, that's a tall task. That is a tall task.
Oh, my goodness. The Rhinos, of course, really, they've been the best team in Plat League, and that is a very tall task for the Bears. Wow. If you're a Demolition fan, that was an amazing game. And I tell you what, I am happy that the Balls Guarana that is running through my veins right now kept me up for that game. Guys, if you don't even know what I'm talking about, if you have never seen a Balls Guarana can, if you've never seen a Balls Guarana bottle, what are you waiting for? Check them out at balls.com. It's an amazing product. If you like energy drinks, you're going to love Balls, because energy drinks sometimes, some of them taste like crap. Let's be perfectly honest. When you're talking about Balls Guarana, it's essentially an energy drink, but it is a soda. Like here I have Balls Guarana Ginger. The ginger is modeled after a ginger ale, and really, it's a quality ginger ale. Like if you like Canada Dry, you're going to love Balls Guarana Ginger. Please check them out. You have the promo code MLD that you can use if you decide to buy at balls.com. That'll get you free shipping, and that will save you a boatload. Jay, I need to cool down after this. My computer fans are running pretty high right now.
Sound like you need a replacement. They sound like you need a replacement, Kendo. Check out our friends at Arctic Cooling. You can see their line of products over at arctic.ac, keeping your PC cool in all of your most intense gaming moments. But that's going to do it for us here on Turtle Gold Thursday on the MLD Network. We've got 3 more huge matchups lined up for you tomorrow night on Freestyle Friday, kicking off with the Flames and the Pandas. 2 wins. 2 wins is enough to get the Flames into the playoffs for a second consecutive season. And then a massive Storm Division showdown. The Comets chasing down a division title. It's possible. They need help, though, from the other teams in their divisions. But the playoffs loom large. They play the Lightning, who are out, but want to play spoiler to keep the Sharks from taking another second playoff appearance from them yet again. I know that one stings for you, Kendo. I know it, because I always bring it up. But then we get our look at the Champ League yet again, as the Hawks and the Puffins will carry forward the momentum to finish off on Friday night. For Kendall, Slice, and Curtis, I've been Inanimate Jay. You can follow us all on Twitter. Use the command !casters in the chat. And a huge shout out as well to everybody who's been supporting us tonight. Vaudable with the host after hosting Rocket Royale on his channel. Everybody who's been showing their love, the subs, all of the cheers. We love every single one of you. We'll see you guys back tomorrow night, 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific for Freestyle Friday. Kendo, I bid you good night.
Good night, everybody.